aliens have masculine and feminine perspectives of the brain is because our ancestor aliens were smart, because it was a safety measure for us to re-exist. And if there was only one being that survived, there's actually two parts. So that may be why people are confused and transgenders and stuff. Not to say that a woman's brain is in a male man's body or vice versa, but the feminine and masculine aspects could be separated at a point. So, and I think that the aliens that used to be us, they actually have lost their abilities, so to regrow us, because they can't do it. So, to regrow us into superior beings means that they will be able to survive and recreate themselves. So that's why we've been equipped from a certain point with masculine and female, traits. And I think that probably didn't exist in cavemen and earlier parts of our human species and civilization. And it could very well be based that we are just a product and a creation of what existed already in the animal kingdom, compiled and placed in different parts. It all kind of makes sense because, it would be a great safety measure to take. So, and the way humans are, is they are inadequate. We do make mistakes. We do have egos and emotions. So they probably up there, they screwed up their own system. They can't get back. They can't handle the atmosphere and stuff. And, it's like, so they're just waiting on us to come out there to infiltrate and come back. So this way they have a venue and they have the reestablishment of technology, because they can't be down here and operate unless they're actually like mimicking. And then that would be hard for them to acclimate too. So this whole thing about going to different planets and space travel is actually part of the plan, that we're not satisfied to stay here. If we weren't part of anything else, we wouldn't want to go anyplace else. And that's why half the people are happy not with the idea of going to space, and half the people are. It's because, we all have a different purpose, and we were created for a different reason, or we're here for that specific reason, either to stay here or so we could leave. And, maybe the whole transgender thing is evident of that in itself. I still don't validate a man without a womb being a woman, though. That doesn't validate that or fortify that. It just is a reason why people have masculine and feminine traits, and that maybe, you can make sense of it and have the responsibility and awareness so you can guide yourself through on why you feel like that and why those things do exist. And the chromosome for a man being different than a woman is because a man doesn't have a womb, and therefore a man could survive without being vulnerable. And, at the point, they're not going to put like reproductive organs and sperm making capabilities in women. They'll rather make a man capable of holding a womb first before that happens, because it's a male-dominated species ultimately. And it just makes a lot of sense, In another video, I give a reason why an alien's body would look like that, especially if it's our ancestor, with the technology and knowledge that we have and the machinery that it takes to go to space. Like there would be no food, the eyes letting in light. They don't need the body. They just need the brain and the function. So that's really why it probably exists. So, there's your key right there, in a sense. It could be. There's nothing to disprove this at this point.